This is a no-sew face mask I made from an old t-shirt, and you can make one just like this in less than 10 minutes. Here's how. This is an old promotional t-shirt that I never wear, and it's a medium size just for reference when you watch this tutorial. The measurements are simple. I'm using 3 8.5 by 11 magazines to lay out the cuts. You can also use notebook paper for this. With a medium t-shirt I can make 2 masks no problem, but squeezing out a third mask could be a little tricky because there might not be enough material left for the tie straps. So I recommend starting with 2 masks first on this size of shirt. Starting out, I'm just going to cut around the magazines. These don't have to be perfect, just a rough cut will work okay. The final masks aren't going to look super professional, but they will be functional. After the cuts are done, I'll be left with a double layered piece of fabric. And because there's 2 layers, you can also add a piece of filtering material in between them for additional protection. Again, cutting the third mask is optional because I actually started running out of material to make long enough straps. But this is the part I use to cut the tie straps, and since I cut it up to the shoulder, it'll be double the length, which is what I needed. For this, I cut 1.5 to 2 inch wide strips, and you can see that my cuts definitely aren't perfect here. Okay, so I'll take one of the rectangular pieces of fabric and cut 4 tiny holes on each side. These don't have to be exactly even, but starting at one end, space out these holes along the side. And here I'll just repeat the same cuts on the other side of the mask. These holes are only 1/4 inch, so they're pretty small. Now I'll take one of the straps and start to weave it through the holes on one side. I'll start from underneath and push enough of the strap through so I can grab it and pull it through. Then feed the strap into the next hole. If there's a seam in the strap, it will still go through the holes okay. This won't be a problem. And then I'll continue to weave through the rest of this side. At this point, the mask is almost done. Now take the second strap and repeat the weaving process on the other side. If you started from underneath on the first side, then start underneath on the second side also. And here's a little tip. The printing side could have been folded to the inside before weaving. That way it won't be seen, or you can avoid having it against your face. But here's the finished mask I made without the use of a sewing machine. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all my weekly videos.